Oh, hello everybody. We've got a bit of a late start. A bit of a late start. It's 3:21 on the next day. Anyways, hello. It is I, the Frenchiest Fry. Today we are here. We are doing some late night drawing. Because who doesn't love late night drawing? I'm gonna turn this down just a tidbit more. Anyways, yeah. We're going to continue working on this Nevergore piece because I didn't go live yesterday. Yeah. Sorry about that, by the way. I'm not really, like, super sorry, but, like, I do feel kind of bad for, like, the people that want to, like, support me. Because it's probably impossible to support me. Because I have the most inconsistent shit, and I don't actually follow my schedule all the time. Which is really bad, but, streaming don't pay the bills. What? Oh. Oh, no. I did a fucky wucky last time, apparently, and didn't realize until now. It's fine. Let's fix it. We can fix this easily. But yeah. We do a little bit of late night drawing. Yeah, I didn't realize, but apparently I accidentally fused the sketch layer with the liner layer. Thankfully, it's like a very light. I feel like a majority of people maybe wouldn't notice that. But the problem is that I'm gonna notice it and it's gonna bug the shit out of me until I can fix it. See, that's the thing. There's like so many times where I'm drawing and it's like, okay, I know that nobody is really gonna be looking at this detail, but I am looking at this detail. But like also people say like, oh yeah, like people will look at the detail. But then like sometimes I'll have random people come into my stream and then they'll be like, yeah, this looks wrong. And like they're not incorrect. But it's like, why you gotta come in here and say things? I have to go through and like add more stuff to my work playlist. Because there's kind of like the same stuff, which is nice, but I would like a little bit more variety. Actually, I need to go and download all the music from my Spotify playlist because I no longer have access to Premium, and I don't want to support Spotify. So I want to go and download all my music again. Which is gonna take me a while. I have to do it on one of my days off when I have a bunch of time. Just sit down and grind through it. Also, I finally caught up in Panty and Stocking, the newest season. Oh my god. Obsessed. I like the new angel characters. Spoilers, by the way, for people watching the VOD. That might have been too late, but spoilers. I'm gonna talk about spoilers for anybody that gives a fuck. Not that there's really much, like, story to spoil, but, yeah, I like the new angels. They are very cool. The one guy has cooler hair. Polyester has cooler hair, but, polyurethane has the better fit. So, yeah. And I generally like purple better than pink, but purple and pink are sick colors to use for them. My jaw dropped at their fucking oh my god, the fucking transformations, and I was like, ugh. I was like, damn, they really, like, made it just as horny as fucking Panty and Stockings, which I appreciate. Not many, like, authors are willing to do that. I feel like if you're gonna slut out your woman characters, you should also slut out the man characters as well. In my opinion. That way it's equal. Because who doesn't love a man whore, am I right? Who doesn't love a slutty little man? Oh, I need some water. I remember the first time I heard this theme song. That shit was insane. Okay, wait, does anybody remember the website Voxel? I think is what it was called. Does anybody remember that? Or am I just really old? Like, I know I'm old. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to open 3D Pinball. Please don't open 3D Pinball. I love 3D Pinball, but please don't. Not right now. Oh god, that's so loud. Stop. I didn't mean to hit 3D Pinball. 3D Pinball, you can go over there. And then I won't click you on accident again. Okay, what was I doing? I was gonna look something up. 3D Pinball really, like, threw me for a loop there. I don't remember it. I was gonna look something up. I don't remember now. I'm just gonna go back to drawing because I don't think it's gonna come back to me. Oh, fucking voxel. I remember. I was looking up voxel. At least I think it was called voxel. Was it voxel? Anyways, not important. I'm getting sidetracked. Oh my god, I'm opening everything that I don't want to open. Anyways, yeah, like, this website allowed, it was basically like a free browser-based, like, voice chat. And, you could, like, watch videos and stuff on it and whatnot. It was like a Skype alternative. And it was fucking sick. And I don't even know what happened to it, but it got shut down at one point. But the cool part about... So the cool part about this, like, website... So not only was it a voice chat, you could also, like, text chat. It had a little text chat on the side. You could play videos. Like, imagine you open a new, like, you open a browser tab of this thing, and it is just, it has a white background, but when you add, like, a YouTube link into the fucking... into the chat, it would, like, make the white background into the YouTube video, and it would play the YouTube video and everybody could hear it. You could also, like, draw on the whiteboard and stuff, and, like, each person had a little fucking, like, ball that was, like, their ball. And it was basically like, you know, when you talk on Discord and it has like the little green circle around your icon, that's basically what this little ball was. So it would have your name above it, and it would also have like, you could choose the different colors and stuff, and you could move it around on the screen, which is pretty neat. Can you stop? Why am I, why are you, why? Okay, we're good. Anyways, sorry. Don't remember what I was saying, though. Anyways, not important. If it comes back to me, it comes back to me. If it don't, it don't. It's whatever. We gotta get rid of these little giblets in here. Those little giblets are about to piss me off. I'm so mad. I didn't realize that I fused the fucking line art with the fucking sketch. I mean, at least it's mostly cleaned up now already, which was pretty easy to fix, but that was still kind of stinky dookie, and it was... Oh, yeah, it wasn't a very good time save. We actually lost time on that, and we went from a gold split to a green split on the drawing. Imagine if art was like that. There's, I guess, like, there's technically competitions that are like that for art. Alright. Oh my god, I got the pasties like a mother bug. Anyways, my goal is to get the line weight done. Or a majority of it, at least. So we're gonna lock the fuck in. And I may end up going silent. Or I might just yap the whole time while I'm locked in on this and working. I don't know. Sometimes I get really chatty, and then sometimes I'm not very chatty, so, like, I don't know. Those of you that, like, religiously watch me probably know that, though. But, yeah. We are big chillin'. Hi, I'm not sure how to pronounce your username, but hello. I, like, initially read it as OctoKid, but I'm not sure if that's, like, what you were going... Oops. If that's what you were going for with, the symbols and what. You can call me CTK. It sounds good. I hope you're having a good time zone. Why is... Oh, it's because fucking... The sketch is in here too. How's my day going so far? For me, it's 3:36 in the morning. So, like, I haven't slept yet. But, like, my day was good. I hope that your time zone was good. Is good. That's why I'm just gonna, from now on, whenever somebody new enters the chat, I'm always just... I'm just gonna start... I keep hitting the wrong buttons. I'm just gonna start saying have a good time zone instead. Because every time I'm like, good morning, afternoon, or evening, they're always like, oh, actually, it is morning, afternoon, or evening for me. Whatever one wasn't the one that I said. So I'm just gonna start saying happy time zones from now on. Oh, I hope you're gonna get rest later. It's important. Oh yeah, yeah. I have tomorrow off. So once I am done stream, I'm gonna go right into bed. I even like rebrushed my teeth and everything, so I don't have to spend more time before going to bed. I already ate my dinner and everything a while ago. I was supposed to, like, I say I'm supposed to stream earlier, but realistically, like, I stopped putting times on my stream schedule because every time I put an actual start time on my stream schedule, it'd be like, I'm gonna start an hour later. And even now that I've taken off the times from my stream schedule, there's still a lot of times where I'm like, I don't want to stream, I'm not streaming. Or like, I end up getting very sleepy and tired after work, and then I just come home and I go to sleep. You also just finished your workout? Hell yeah. I hope that it was a good workout for you. I might go for a walk tomorrow. It's finally getting to the point where it's not like so disgustingly hot, and it's actually just like a nice temperature. And I want to go for walks before the trail that I go to starts getting flooded, because it's going to start raining more soon, and it's going to get all cold and gross out. Mind if I spit out a shark fact? Go ahead. Go ahead. Did you know that bamboo sharks and cat sharks use their fin-like limbs rather than using their tail? That's interesting. I don't know a whole lot about sharks. I used to actually, when I was in elementary school, there was a kid in my class and he was like super into sharks. I feel like the reason why I feel like sharks have been demonized a lot, but I feel like because that kid was in my class, I was like able to appreciate sharks because he used to like, I remember him doing like a project on it, on specifically great white sharks. Because they can hold their breath longer. Are they not, like, sharks with gills? I thought only whale sharks were, like... No, whale sharks have gills, do they not? No, whale sharks don't have gills. I don't know. It's been a minute since I've brushed up on my shark research. Clearly. How can a shark hold its breath if it's not breathing water? Or if it's not breathing air, I mean. How can you hold your breath if you're not, like, yeah, fish are breathing, but they're also not breathing? Wait, what is the definition? Isn't the definition of breathing, like, specifically to do with gases? Or am I tripping? I might be tripping. I don't know. I haven't brushed up on my, like, science definitions in a minute. Sucking up on air. Why is YouTube asking me about captions for a music? There's no lyrics. He's going butta butta butta. Sucking up on air or something, I don't know. Yeah, like, I know that, like, the gills convert water to oxygen. Well, I don't know if it's necessarily that they convert the water to, like, oxygen. It's, like, their gills filter the oxygen out of the water, I think, is... if my memory is serving me correctly. Something like that. Oh, goodness. Whale sharks are like 17 feet long. Yeah. Sea creatures can get very large. It's a little bit scary. When you... Because, like, somebody can be like, yeah, like, they'll get this big, but you don't really, like... think about how big that actually is until you're beside it. It's the same thing with, like, moose. Moose are huge. And I have seen a lot of pictures and videos of moose. And then, last time I was out in Alberta visiting, the boyfriend's family, we went to a Bass Pro Shop. And they had a taxidermied moose. And it was fucking huge. Like, they're literally like a megafauna. It's kind of crazy. They're huge. How tall is, like, a moose? How tall is a moose? How tall is the average moose? Let's see. How big is a moose? They can be up to 7 feet high, and that's, like, only up to the shoulder. Moose are scary. Absolutely terrifying. They're actually, like, if you... So... living in Canada, like, obviously there's been people that have hit moose while driving, and, like, the thing with a moose is, like, they're so tall that if you hit them head on while driving, they literally, like, you'll just break their legs and then they'll crush you because they just fall through the windshield, and they're such enormous creatures. Like, they're so huge. That's larger than the mega mouse sharks or the smallest filter feeder. Yeah, moose are quite large for land animals. What's up, B1? Yo, Stego? What's up? It's a wonderful moose fact. Thank you, Otter. You're welcome. I will always tell you cool fucking moose facts. Cool fucking moose facts. What's up, y'all? You've been drawing femboys recently. Hell yeah, I'd love that for you. We love drawing femboys, for real, for real. That's a fire bird art right there. Thank you. So I'm doing like a D&D session with my boyfriend, and his older brother is the DM. And this is Jimmy's character. He's a warlock Kenku. And he really likes shiny things. Oh, the stitching is fucked because I accidentally moved everything. There we go. I love drawing tomboys. Tomboys are also fun to draw. I've been spending too much time practicing drawing an old football for no reason. Oh my god. And the thigh. Anyways, what are we talking about again? Birds. I love that character so much. Yeah, Nevergore's a great character. He's very bird-brained, and we get into a lot of shenanigans, because he can't even, like, talk. He just mimics other people's speech, but, oh my god. But it's very silly. We get into a lot of, shenanigans with the group. But anyways, yeah, we're recording and uploading them to YouTube, I think. I don't know if they're uploaded yet, but, the DM really wanted to edit them and upload them to YouTube. And, I told him, I was like, I'll do some art for you so that way we can, like, show our characters. And then, like, anybody that happens to watch the videos will at least know what the characters look like, kind of thing. And then I'm making, like, many little chibi PNG tubers as well, so that way, like, later on, it's easier to tell who's talking. So that'd be fun. There's also a shark called a Port Jackson. I called them Michael Jacksons because it's funny. Hell yeah. Shark. But yeah, I'm drawing everybody's fucking D&D character for the campaign, so it's gonna be lots of fun. I can feel my heart being angry at me for staying up till 4 in the morning, and for also being a chronic stoner. Whatever, that's fine. I love sharks so much to the point I made a whole cast of OCs and started a lore. Might plan on making a novel for the lore and a comic for each OC. Do it. I basically did the same thing, but with fucking, wolves, like, as a kid. When I first started getting into art and stuff, like, I just thought that there was, like, certain animals that I thought were cool. Like, at first, I was, like, super into elephants when I was, like, super fucking young, so I would draw a bunch of elephants, and then cheetahs were my favorite animals, so I drew a bunch of fucking cheetahs. And then eventually I fucking came across the wolves and fucking loved that shit. And then that was about the time when I started, like, actually using the internet to browse, like, art websites and stuff. And I got super... After like my wolf phase, I got super into Sonic. And then I made a YouTube channel and started posting like animations and stuff. I'm sad because I don't have all my old animations and I wish I didn't delete my channel, but yeah, I had like a bunch of little animations and shit, and like there was this thing that the Sonic, I don't know if they still do this in the Sonic fandom because I'm not extremely active in the Sonic fandom anymore, but they used to do this thing where if you had a fan character, they would make fake, like, quote-unquote episodes. And what it was is they would just take screenshots from Sonic X, and then they would edit their character over top of the screenshot. And, like, they would basically make a bunch of different expressions and stuff for the character. And then they would take other screenshots of the other characters, whether they be like fan characters or official characters, whatever, and then they would put them in like a fucking picture slideshow essentially, and they would just put text over top that you would have to read for the story, and they would put some cool ass like music in the background, and maybe if you were lucky you would get sound effects, and maybe the fucking music would change depending on the mood, but usually it was just like the same song, the same like edgy, like kind of metalcore emo ass music, which like fucking sick as shit as a kid, but like looking back on it I'm like, damn, kind of cheesy, but like also still kind of sick. I don't know, but we used to do, so like I was a bunch of that kind of shit, and yeah. And then, like, yeah, I got super into Sonic, and, like, it fucking went from there, and then anime, and yada yada yada. Although I got into, like, Sonic and, like, anime type shit kind of at the same time, like... I used to like pangolins and armadillos. Oh, I used to do that too, yeah. So, like... I remember at one point... Oh, there is... this website, they recently remade it, but it's kind of like a shittier version of what it once was. But it was called 𝙻𝙸𝙽𝙺𝚃. I would say the closest thing that we have to 𝙻𝙸𝙽𝙺𝚃 nowadays is probably Drawpile. But yeah, so basically it was a website where you could create a board, and you could either set it public or private, and anybody could join it if you set it to public, and they could draw on the same canvas as you. So you could all draw on one canvas. Yeah, basically like the early versions of Drawpile, except it was entirely web-based. And they used to have this, like... They used to have this thing where, like, if you were a regular, you would have access to more tools that you could use on iScribble. Because when you first joined, you would just have, like, some basic shit. And don't get me wrong, like, the basic shit was more than enough. But if you wanted, like, oh, like an actual blending tool, then you could get an actual blending tool if you were regular. But the only way that you could get regular is if you had a certain amount of pixels uploaded to your, like, under your name or whatever. So you had to draw a certain amount of pixels onto a canvas, and you had to have them submitted by somebody else who was also a regular. So the best ways to do that was to join... They had, like, mass art collaborations, basically, where you would have a bunch of artists who are trying to get, like, regular status, and they would all draw on one canvas in, like, a big collaboration thing. And, yeah. There would be, like, one person in the lobby that was, like, or, like, a couple people, whatever, that was already regular, and then they would submit it for the people that were trying to get regular status. And then, like, after a certain amount of, like, submissions and however many pixels you've contributed per submission or whatever, you would eventually get it. And it was such, like, a sought-after thing. I remember that shit. That shit was so much fun. But, yeah, on 𝙻𝙸𝙽𝙺, I remember, like, role-playing a fucking cool-ass, like, Sparkle Wolf OC that I had. Because I had a Sparkle Wolf phase. Goddamn right I did. I fucking love that shit. The Sparkle Wolf phase is, like, what happened after I got exposed to alternative fashion growing up in, like, the early fucking 2000s. Because I fucking grew up seeing those, like, the, like, OG emos. And, like, I was a little bit too young to be doing that kind of stuff, and my mom was too strict and also too poor to, like, afford the shit that I wanted to do. The closest thing that I ever did to, like, being, quote-unquote, like, alternative was just, like, me dyeing my hair black. I'm wearing some shitty fucking eyeliner. And then I stopped wearing eyeliner because people kept pointing it out and I didn't like getting all the attention from it. Because previously, like, I had never worn makeup a lot. So, of course, when I come to school with, like, fucking heavy-ass eye makeup, of course, like, people are gonna say something, but... As a kid, it made me... It made me, like, aware that other people are perceiving me, I guess. So yeah. I really badly wanted fucking, they're called, like, raccoon tail hair, or whatever the fuck it's called. It's like the little side bits that are, you know, I'll fucking show you a character of mine that has them, because there was a couple years ago that, and when I say a couple, I mean like maybe 5 years ago by now, but yeah, 5 years ago. But I made a Sparkle Dog anime girl character, but yeah, like the fucking, it's called Coon Tails is what it's called. Raccoon Tails, but like, traditionally, it would be like, whatever, like pink and black, and then it would just alternate between those two. But for this, I wanted to go all out for this character design. I have to, like, actually draw up a fucking... What's the word? Reference for her. Like, a proper reference. I kind of like her design. It's supposed to be obnoxious and, like... eye strain-y. Little Nevergore and his little Pete's. This is kind of a banger. Is anybody else watching the new Pantheon stocking, by the way? That shit's fire. I'm such a sucker for, like, the art style and animation of that series. It feels very, Powerpuff Girls inspired. It feels like Powerpuff Girls and, My Life as a Teenage Robot inspired. Oh boy. Oh boy. Put your hands in the air if you like green apples. Put your hands down. It's 4 a.m. Why is it already 4 a.m.? I can't wait to crawl. Oh my god. Guys, I can't wait to crawl into my fucking freshly, like, cleaned bed. I got freshly cleaned sheets, freshly cleaned pillowcases. I'm freshly showered. Honestly, that's such a fucking, like, nice feeling. You know what? I might do another art stream tomorrow to make up for being a stinky poo-poo pee-pee lately. I've been so, like, bad with, like, being like, yes, I'm going to stream. And then I wait. And then I'm like, I wait too long and I'm like, I'm too tired now and I don't want to do it. And it's like, I should just do it right away, but it's like, I think my thing is, like, I have trouble transitioning from, like, work mode to, like, chill mode to, like, stream mode, if that makes sense. Oh my god. Like, I really struggle with, like, the transition period of that, if that makes sense. I don't know. Like, it's hard for me to, like, start getting the shit ready to, like, do that stuff, but, like, once I'm actually doing it, it's, like, alright, easy peasy. But, like, actually starting the task is, like, oh my god, I don't want to fucking do it. I don't want to get up. And that's probably just, like, a discipline issue, honestly, but, like, I don't know. I think I just have to get better at, like, forcing myself to do shit. Force myself to be uncomfortable. Because, like, it's not good to be comfortable all the time. There's such a thing as... I'm fully of the opinion that there's such a thing as being too comfortable. Water time. Okay, release me. Release me from this house coat. I'm too warm. I am too warm. Okay. What the heck am I doing? Oh my good lord. If I don't stop hitting the wrong buttons, I'm gonna fucking lose it. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna fucking lose it. Fill the freaking pixels and yes, fill in those pixels, yes. No pixel shall be left unfilled on my watch. That's how I feel. Here, what if I just fucking, like, freeball it? What if I just trust? What if I just trust myself? Trust my talents, trust my skills, trust my expertise. Okay, it was not a crack up either. Fucking, I'm gonna go back to the old tried and true. Oh my lord. Look at this boy. Look at this chicken. We're gonna do a little save. I'm so like paranoid that my fucking shit's just gonna die on me suddenly. Wow. Why does this sound like a fucking, like, spy movie fucking music? The fuck? Oh my lord. Okay, bro. Do 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 do. They're all the little pixels, yes. Delicious, yes. Oh my god, guys, today well, actually, recently, last night, I had a little smoothie that I made from some frozen fruits. And I used raspberry and a peach, a fresh peach. And I also used some pineapple, and that shit's so fucking good. Yes. Goodbye, teeny tiny pixels. You shall not be missed. Oh my lord. Cool. Yeah, whatever. Why didn't I ask you to fucking end there? That's rude. Very nice. Let's fill these now. Oh my lord, that is not part of what I— Excuse me! Yes, I'm still watching YouTube. Good lord. Can't have shit! Dude, I'm probably gonna sound old when I say this, but does anyone remember when YouTube's ads were just like a little like tiny piece of the fucking— it was like a little tiny pop-up at the bottom of the video. It wasn't this like unskippable fucking like 5-minute video that you had to watch. Or like they also used to have ads above like the recommended next on like the right side of the video that you're watching. They used to have it there. And it used to be non-invasive, and you used to be able to close out of it, like... Or like worst case scenario, if you couldn't close it, it was like a little tiny pop-up that could be easily ignored at the bottom of the fucking video. So like, yeah. I miss those days, I'm not gonna lie. Advertisements be getting crazy, bro. I heard that some, okay, I was like talking about fucking TV shows and stuff in a server. And someone I know was like, yeah, I don't want to watch Netflix because my Netflix has ads on it. And I don't want to pay to not have ads on my Netflix. And I'm like, that's fucking insane. The whole point of streaming services to begin with was so that you wouldn't have to fucking deal with ads to begin with. And now they're adding ads to the fucking streaming services. And the worst part is that these streaming services, previous to now, did not have ads that you had to pay to get rid of. They had opened with the initial thing of not having ads, because that was the whole fucking point of having streaming services, was so you didn't have to fucking put up with ads. But now you have to pay for the subscription to have the fucking shows, on top of also paying to not have ads now, which is insane. Hi Felix, welcome to the stream. And yes, I agree. I'm glad that I grew up in an era where learning how to do that was very easy. Like, I guess you could technically say that, like, even now it's still fairly, like, easy to learn. But I feel like it would be a very daunting thing to try to learn now. Especially because a lot of these people that are, like, learning how to do that now are very much, like... I feel like they don't know much about computers to begin with. It's not too hard to know if you already fuck around with the computer a bit and, like, are familiar with doing certain things. But if you are not already, like, exposed to that kind of shit to begin with, then it would probably be kind of scary to do. Unless if you have, like, somebody that you trust to show you how to do it. I'm thankful that I know how to fucking do that shit, like, safely. Knock on wood, I haven't had any issues yet. But yeah, like, growing up in, like, a fucking poor household where, like, I was, like, not able to get access to the same shit that other people did. I found my ways, though. Yeah. I feel bad for people that, like, already didn't know how to do it. What I truly don't understand, though, is the people that are like, no, I can't do that, that's wrong. And it's like, my brother in Christ. These people, like, you don't even own the shit. Like, you're paying money to own nothing. At least, like, when you buy a DVD, you own the physical copy of it. It's, like, the thing that I hate about streaming services, especially, is that, like, you'll be like, oh yeah, I pay for this fucking streaming service specifically because of this show. they can remove that show at any fucking time. And they do not care. Like, I remember when Netflix had Friends on it for a while, and then it got removed, and people were, like, crying about it. And then, like, a bunch of people were, like, making fun of the people that were crying about it. Because you're like, ooh, it's cringe, and it's like, I get it, but also, like, it sets the precedent of allowing other companies to do the same shit. Like, some guy got locked out of his fucking, like, PlayStation account or some shit, I believe. And, like, lost access to, like, all of the content that he bought. I mean, it's really easy, but some people are just scared because they think they'll immediately get a virus on a computer. Well, that's, yeah, like, that's what I mean. It's not being, computer literate. Like, if you're computer literate and, like, you know a thing or two, then you're not gonna have problems, but for somebody that doesn't fuck around with computers a lot, that is just getting into it, may not understand. Like, I had to explain to my sister why, like, emulation of games is, like, superior in so many ways. Like, don't get me wrong, there's nothing, like, playing a game on its original console. You can't really beat that experience. It's an experience in and of itself. But I feel like, objectively speaking, emulation is probably the better way to go for most games, I would say. I think, like, the only thing that I've seen where I'm kind of like, okay, like, emulation does kind of ruin this aspect is, like, oh, what the fuck am I trying to say here? Fuck, I just completely lost my train of thought. Brain. This is what I get for streaming at 4:30 in the morning. But yeah. No, I started partying as soon as I got a computer. Nobody taught me. I just knew it was the right way. Low-key, like, I as a dumb child, I did pirating before I kind of realized what I was doing. Like, I grew up in a poor household, so, like, when I see, like, oh, I can watch this for free. Or, like, oh, I can download this game for free? Wow, crazy. I think one of the first things I ever, like, pirated was, Photoshop and, like, Paint Tool 𝙻𝚸𝙽𝚃. Besides, as a kid, I was poor as fuck, yeah. Real. Honestly, like, even now that I'm, like, older, there's a lot of times where, like... So, like, my whole thing with, like, pirating stuff is, like, I try not to pirate from, like, small indie developers or, like, independent people. But I have no, like, problem pirating stuff from, like, large corporations. Like, I'll pirate the fuck out of Adobe products all day, every day. I don't give a fuck. Me too, bro. I didn't know it was illegal. Yeah. Like, I was just like, oh, I can download free music through this great thing called LimeWire. I didn't realize it was an illegal activity. I don't know, I pirate shit all the time, I don't give a fuck. Sue me. If corporations are gonna be sleazy and, like, do sleazy shit, then, like, fuck them. I'm glad that piracy's on the rise again. As it fucking should be. Fucking greedy-ass corporations, man. I don't pirate games anymore unless it's like a really big studio selling it for like $90 or something. I don't think I would say, like, for the most part, for like games wise, I mostly just like most of the games that I emulate, I have owned at one point or like still have a copy of, like a physical copy of. So that's most of the games I emulate. There's been like a couple of games that I've never owned before. Like, for example, Rogue Galaxy. Like, I never fucking played Rogue Galaxy. I didn't even know what Rogue Galaxy was until, like, fairly fucking recently. But, like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to go and find a legit copy, because A, not a popular game. B, finding a working copy for a decent price, huge ask. C, fuck it. Like, why the fuck would I, like, even if I did have everything, like, even if I had the game, even if I somehow find the game for a cheap price, I do not have the recording software, or the recording hardware, probably, in order to capture something from an old console like that. What's up, 𝙻𝚸𝙽𝙺𝚂? How are you? Welcome, welcome. I don't like emulation. Steam feels better with all the gimmicks. I like Steam. Of course, like, not everything is available on Steam, though. Like, you know, if I want to play Pokemon Emerald, I don't mind using emulators for stuff like that. Certain emulations are kind of, like, more buggy, which is unfortunate. But that happens sometimes. But I don't know. I like emulation for its convenience. But if I'm able to get like a legit copy of something, I generally try to do that. Generally. Doing swell, thank you. Just finished breakfast, so now I'm chilling for a moment before doing groceries. Hell yeah. I hope you have a good time zone. It's like nearly 5 a.m. for me. I should be asleep right now, but I also don't work tomorrow, aka today, technically, but like, I haven't slept yet, so it's not really tomorrow. Oh, piss off. But yeah, no, I'm big chillin'. I'm probably, what I'm thinking what I might do is I might just get this, like, line weight done, and then I'm probably gonna call it because it is late, and then I'll probably do, I was thinking of doing another little extra stream tomorrow to make up for being a stinky dookie butthead, because I'm really bad for being like, yeah, I'm gonna stream on this day, and then I'm like, I get home and I'm like, I'm tired, I don't want to do anything. So I'll probably just finish the line weight on this, and then I'll probably call it a stream, and then I don't want to say I'll do it, because I feel like every time I'm like, I think I will do this, I actually end up not doing it, and then I'm like, fuck, I'm a fool. It's like me saying that I'm gonna do it is like me cursing myself into knowing that I'm not gonna do it. We can sleep when we get old, right? So true. Honestly, the only thing I pirate proudly is some movies and Adobe. Yeah, movies, I'll pirate the fuck out of. I'm kind of lucky because Jimmy, my little Pookie Bear, he's got some friends that have like Netflix and shit like that, and we like share passwords and whatnot and yada yada, so like that's nice. But yeah. If I like if we can't find that on Netflix or whatever, and the one of his friends has like a Plex account, which is like a file sharing, like, I don't even know, like I don't know what the term, there's like a term for it. It's like a personal like content library or some shit, but anyways, he's got a lot of shit downloaded. If it's not on those things, then I will torrent it myself. Don't feel bad about it. Your well-being is more important. If you feel like streaming, you do it. If not, I probably catch another day. I appreciate you. I appreciate you and people like you that are understanding. I feel like some people that watch streamers are not aware that the person is in fact a human being. Or a living creature, if you will. Yeah, I'm just trying to do my best, low-key, but I won't lie though, I do still feel a little bad when I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna stream, and then I'm like, oh, I don't want to stream anymore. I do feel a little bit bad, but I also do know that resting is indeed quite important. And like, I don't want to burn myself out for content stuff. I don't really like referring to my stuff as content. Like, I use the term content because it's just like I do too much shit, and it's a very like umbrella term. But calling it content makes it feel very soulless also. Those are usually kids, this is true. This is why I don't like interacting with minors. Although it's worse, though, when you come across somebody that is, like, in your... Oh my god, I didn't mean to smack the shit out of that. It is worse when you come across somebody that should, like, be more grown to not act a certain way, and then, like, they're still acting a certain type of way. Like, the amount of times I've come across, like, the most horrifically, like, sexist fucking person ever, and I'm like, damn, they must be a child. And then, like, it turns out that they're, like, 45 without, like, a fucking family. And it's like, how? I don't, how? I don't know how, like, well, I know how, but I'm still so astounded that some of, like, the worst fucking people I've ever met are like, yeah, I have a wife and kids, haha. And it's like, damn. I'd be embarrassed, personally. If I caught Jimmy fucking talking to anybody like that for no reason, I'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you, weirdo? You freak. Thankfully, he's a nice little cinnamon roll and would never, ever be mean to anybody ever. For no reason. Except for me. He's mean to me for no reason, but it's okay. I let him get away with it. Only because he's got a nice butt, though. People like that probably had a messed up childhood then. See, it's crazy because like you would think that. You would think you would be like, oh yeah, like this person had a fucked up childhood. But, like, some of the, like, most fucked people I have ever talked to had, like, what seems like a fairly nice childhood, at least. Like, I don't know, maybe there's some shit that they, like, fucking didn't seem to think was, like, neglectful or abusive or that, like, really fucked them up, but, like, sometimes, like, the really fucked up people are people that actually do come from good, loving homes. I've met some very, choice people And then I'm like, how the fuck did you turn out like this when, like, you had every opportunity to, like, not have a fuck personality and a fuck mindset? That's crazy. Like, that's just crazy. Like, you can do literally everything right as a parent, and your child could still be, like, the fucking a horrid person. Because unfortunately children are influenced by more than just their parents. Well, fortunately and unfortunately, but like in that particular circumstance. 𝙻𝙸𝙽𝚃𝚂 by choice, right? Serious, when you talk to someone and they're really smart and understanding and then I find out they're only a 14-year-old and I feel bad. Yeah. I feel bad for the kids that are like that because I was a kid that was like that, and the reason why I was a kid that was like that was because I had a lot of like internet friends that were like far older than me that would like trauma dump on me, and like also my parents would fucking trauma dump on me too. So I definitely, and like because of that, like I'm very like, I would like to think I'm fairly like understanding. I don't know. I try to be understanding at least. This song makes me feel like I'm going into the new big city by myself to fucking start my new career as like a fucking photographer or some shit. It's the fucking like strings. Oh god. Oh, Miku. Oh, Miku is right. I had a friend in high school that used to fuck around with the Vocaloids. I wonder if she ever went on to create like a fucking absolute banger. I don't recall her like ever actually finishing a song, but I remember her making Miku say meme shit with the program, and I thought it was really funny. Did you remember to send them a PayPal request after the therapy session? Bro, I, like, unironically, there was one day where I had to tell my mom, because she was getting all pissy because, like, none of my siblings wanted to, like, hang out with her for a while. And she's like, I don't know why anybody doesn't talk to me, and blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, no offense, Mom, I love you, but holy fuck, like, you are so negative all the time. Like, you are a literal energy vampire, and every time we come to visit you, all you talk about is how awful your life is, and how you hate everything, and how sad you are, and it's so fucking tiring to listen to. And like, I tried to be like as gentle as possible, and she was like, oh, I think I understand now. But then she, like, was obviously offended by it because she made some, like, backhanded ass, like, comment about it later. She was all like, oh my god, like, not to, like, trauma dump or anything. And then she, like, proceeded to trauma dump. I'm like, dude. on. Ugh. I love my mom, but yeah, like, it's so fucking frustrating just listening to her complain about problems that are very easily fixable, but she's not gonna do anything to fix them, and it's annoying. And then when you, like, try to suggest that, like, maybe you do this glaringly obvious thing that would fix your problem, she's like, I can't do that because X, Y, Z, and it's like, alright. Alright, I'm fucking over it. I'm fucking over it, buddy. There are times when I used to know every Vocaloid history and making edgy songs. My, like, extent of Vocaloid stuff is, like, listening to / watching a couple of, like, the more popular ones. Like, Popipo, I think, was, like, one of my first introductions to Miku. That and Triple Baka. And then there was, like, a couple of different fucking Vocaloid songs that were a little popular on Flipnote Hatana back in the day. And I probably animated to it. I think I animated to at least one of them. It's not a Miku song, it's one of the different Vocaloids. I can't remember which Vocaloid. One of them's like a dude, though. But yeah. I must go now. I'll catch you later, bro. Bye-bye. Alright, thanks for popping in, Felix. I appreciate you. You have a great rest of your time zone. Yeah, it's draining. I have a close family member who's like that. And as you say, I love this person to the moon and back, but I always feel I have to take a deep breath before I go and talk to this person. No, honestly, like, I actually need a bit of time to, like, mentally prep for dealing with my mom. And then after dealing with my mom, I need at least, like, an hour and a half of rot time where I don't speak to anybody because I have to recuperate. I, like, truly love her, but, like, fuck, man. She's something else, that's for sure. I love her, but man, I don't want to be around her for extended periods of time. I can only handle her in small increments. Okay, cool. What's so far? Got any plans for the rest of your weekend? No, I don't think so. I'm probably just gonna bed rot and, like, I don't know. I should probably edit some TikToks. I haven't edited any TikToks, like, at all. And, like, I don't know. I wanna like upload stuff regularly again. I just can't fuck around too much. I can't fuck around too much. Oh, I didn't add the fucking... You know what, it's fine. We'll let it fall. No, I rarely, like, have plans. I sometimes have plans, but rarely. What about you? You got anything fun planned? I normally, like, I'm very much like a house gremlin. I do like going to the beach and stuff, but it's getting a bit too cool for, well, I mean, like, it's been pretty warm, but I like it to be, like, really hot outside when I go for a swim. Like, I want to be fucking crispy. Thank you, 𝙻𝙸𝙽𝙺𝚂. You the best. Dude, adding 𝙻𝙸𝙽𝙺 to my Twitch was actually like such a fucking game changer. I love that I don't even have to lift a finger. I can just look over and I can see that 𝙻𝙸𝙽𝙺 has fucking eradicated a pest. Is this the same color? No. Little Nevergore. Sorted. What's up, Poogie Bear? Hey. I love you. Alright. I was gonna finish the, black colors for this, but Jimmy's crawling in the bed, so I think I'll just finish erasing these little parts in here, and then, I think I will take my leave and go to sleepies and catch some Z's. So, for fuck's sake, this fucking thing. Fuck. Give me that. There we go. Let's actually have a real quick clack. Fucking erase. Be gone. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, get your house to bed. It's so late for you. Yeah, it is. It's fucking 5 in the morning for me. Alright. Been fun, been cool, been nice. I will try to start streams a little bit earlier, maybe, so I can actually, like, stream for a few hours and get more shit done. But, yeah, it was fun. It was nice. It was awesome. Might see you guys tomorrow, aka today, later on, depending on how I'm feeling. If not, I'll see you guys on Saturday for Persona 4 Golden, I believe. But yeah, anyways, it's been fun. It's been awesome. It has been great. You guys are awesome. I appreciate your support. And I will see you guys next time. In the meantime, stay safe, peace, and have a great rest of the night. Bye! Bye, 𝙻𝚁𝙀. See you later.